All right, so get ready, because today we're diving into something, well, kind of unexpected.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Lay it on me.
We're talking keyboards.
Keyboards. Really?
I know. Sounds boring, right? But trust me, there's this whole hidden world.
Okay, you got me. I'm listening. Like what?
Think about how these things we use every day without even thinking.
Right, become invisible almost. You just take them for granted.
Exactly. They can actually teach us about, like, why some inventions take off and others just never quite make it.
Innovation isn't always straightforward, is it?
Not at all. So, to kick things off, let's talk about the elephant in the room, or, well, on the desk.
The QWERTY keyboard.
You got it.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it everywhere? Why do we all just accept this layout?
Well, for starters, it's old. Like, way old. We're talking patented in 1868, won a big typing contest in 1888.
1888. They even had typing contests back then.
Oh, yeah, they were a big deal. And get this, the U.S. military made QWERTY their standard during World War II. Talk about cementing its place in history.
So this random arrangement of letters has been shaping how we type for, like, over a century. Was it designed to be the best, most efficient layout?
Funny you should ask that. The truth is, early typewriters, they were pretty delicate. Type too fast and the keys could jam.
Really?
Oh, yeah. So the QWERTY layout, it was actually designed to slow typists down.
Wait, seriously?
Yep. They did it by spacing out common letters, to prevent those jams.
So the keyboard we've all been using all this time, it wasn't designed to be the best, it was designed to work around a problem. That's wild.
Exactly. And it shows how something that starts as a workaround can end up sticking around way longer than anyone expected.
It makes you wonder what a truly optimized keyboard would look like then.
Oh, there's this guy, Professor August Dvorak.
Hold on, this is about to get interesting.
Oh, it gets interesting. This was back in 1936. And Dvorak, he decided to create a keyboard that was all about efficiency and ergonomics.
Ergonomics, so easier on the hands.
You got it. Less finger movement, balanced workload between your hands, common letters, and easier to reach positions.
Sounds like a dream. So was it actually better? Like, measurably better?
There is this researcher, William L. Weaver, who wanted to figure that out.
Okay, how do you go about measuring something like that?
Weaver, he was a professor at LaSalle University, and he had this idea. He took famous books, classics like A Tale of Two Cities, War and Peace, and he calculated how far your fingers would travel to type them out. He did this for both QWERTY and the Dvorak layout.
He analyzed novels. That's amazing. What did he find?
The results were pretty astounding. Typing those books on a Dvorak keyboard resulted in a 44% reduction in finger travel distance.
44%? You're kidding. That's huge.
It is, right? Makes you wonder.
If it's that much better, why aren't we all using it? Like, why am I stuck with this QWERTY thing?
That, my friend, is the million-dollar question. And it all comes down to this concept called path dependence.
Path dependence. All right, you have to explain that one.
Okay, so imagine a river, right?
Okay, I'm imagining a river.
It carves its path through the land. Over time, it gets stuck in that course, Even if there's like a better, more direct route, it's going to stick to that established path.
Okay, I'm with you.
Path dependence is kind of like that. With technology, I mean. Early choices, even if they aren't the absolute best, they can have a huge impact down the line.
So we're stuck with QWERTY because it's like that river that's been flowing for over a century. It's carved its path, and we're just kind of along for the ride.
Exactly. And it happens all the time. Think about cars replacing horses.
Okay, yeah. Cars were faster, more efficient, but we had this whole world built around horses.
Transportation, agriculture, even war. Horses were the path, and changing to cars. That meant new roads, gas stations, factories. It was a huge shift.
Even though, in the long run, cars were the better way to go. It's like trying to, get a train to make a sudden turn. It's not exactly graceful.
Exactly. So, back to our keyboards.
Are you saying we'd need to, completely re-engineer society to switch to Dvorak?
Maybe not the whole world, but yeah, it wouldn't be easy. Think about it. You'd need to change how we teach typing, update software to work with a new layout.
And retraining everyone who's ever used QWERTY.
Exactly. Muscle memory is a powerful thing.
It is. I mean, even if I knew for sure a different keyboard would be better, faster, it's still tough to break old habits,
It's human nature. We're creatures of habit. We like what we know. Change is scary.
Even if that change is good for us. I know I should probably eat more vegetables, but...
There's that pizza calling your name.
Exactly. So we've got habit, the cost of change.
Yeah.
It makes you wonder, are there other things out there, like the Dvorak keyboard, better solutions hidden because of this inertia.
Oh, I'm sure there are. Makes you think, right?
So there could be all these amazing ideas, these Dvorak keyboards just waiting to be discovered, but we're stuck, because the old ways are comfortable.
It really makes you think about what we might be missing out on, just because, well, that's how it's always been done.
Exactly. So what do we do? Do we all need to become inventors to break out of these ruts?
That's a good question. And while inventing new things is great, it's not the only way to shake things up. Sometimes just being a little more, well, aware can go a long way.
So instead of just going with the flow, we should be asking, why is this the standard? Is there a better way?
Exactly. That simple question, why, can be really powerful. It opens up possibilities, gets those creative juices flowing.
It's like that saying, right? The unexamined life is not worth living.
Yeah.
Maybe we need a tech version. The unexamined keyboard is not worth typing on.
I love that. And it applies to everything, not just keyboards. How we talk to each other, how we work, even how we solve problems. There's always room for improvement.
So the next time you see a QWERTY keyboard, don't just see a bunch of keys. See a decision, a choice to stick with what's familiar or to explore something new. You never know, that little shift in thinking. It might just spark the next big thing.
Now that's a thought to carry with you, that curiosity, that willingness to try new things. Those are the keys to a future full of innovation and, who knows, maybe even a better keyboard.
And on that note, we're going to wrap up this deep dive. Thanks for exploring with us. We'll be back next time with another topic, ready to dig a little deeper and challenge the way we see the world around us. Until then, keep asking those questions and stay curious.